you're right. You know, like we've had a lot. Pete Personos, obviously through the Norwood, Alex McKay, Dylan Showmaker's Crows substitute top-up player. Great to see him back full time, and Blake Penny, Norwood also. Not too much league experience there, and certainly not to the level of PAC. But all coming through those ranks in the league clubs certainly will put them in good stead for the future. That's for sure.
And those sandwiches are absolutely beautiful. It's the first time I've ever got one because TJ's normally got the whole plate down his throat by now.
Compliments of Bean Buffs down in the St Agnes Shopping Centre. So thanks very much, Steve, for them. Great half-time snacks, mate.
Paynham up by a goal in Division 1 in their clash, and that's against Goodwood Saints. And Gazer were down by 2 goals in their Division 2 clash.
The ball is up for grabs in the middle of the ground, and guess what, guys? We're going to have another bounce as the teams sort themselves out. Clint Dow comes into the ruck to have a crack at this. Up he goes against the big PAC unit, and once again the ball is bottled up, and the umpire will take another bounce. Once again, a very important quarter for the Gullies to get off to a good start.
It's going to be another half of a lot of ball ups, I would have thought, Bernie, Darcy.
Well, there it was. Dylan Showmaker's got the ball, lifted his arms, tried to get the ball out, but still couldn't get it out. The ball goes up again. Clint Dow tries to smash it forward. Dylan Showmaker's again. Up go the arms. It's come out to Ryan Spittle. He's trying to circle around on the ball. PAC jump on the ball. Ryan jumps on him, and it's going to be another bounce.
I agree with you. I'm just back now after smashing that egg and salad sandwich down. That was absolutely magnificent. Thanks, Bernie. So, umpire balls it up. Tapped out there by PAC. Good tap there, but it was directed, and it's got, again, boys, what do we see here? Another ball up.
Johnny Birkin trying to get through. They're all in there. All the ball hunters for Teachery Gully are around it. They're getting their first use on the balls, with PAC just not letting them get it out.
I've long said that Birkin is the most underrated midfielder in the comp.
Well, he was just tagged on that ball. You could see his whole Guernsey being pulled there before he could get in there, but the umpire wasn't going to pick that, which is a shame. AFL, he would have picked it because it was a definite scrag. Anyway, the ball's going to go up again, just check side of centre. There's 25 people around the ball once again.
Boys, this is going to be a pretty hard one to call, this one, because it's been ball up, straight down, and again, pack just flies and just jumping on the ball as they do. Tapped out that way, that's probably not a bad idea. Just smashed that by a Teacher Gully player. That was McKay tapped it out, and it's got a bit of space now. So, but again, PAC will pick it up, trying to get in the forward line. No, oh, that's probably high, umpire. Didn't see that one. Teacher Gully do have a chance now. Who's that back out there, Bernie? But
that's a young Nick Gallagher again there. Now, Alex McKay just copped that one. You know what? And he did cop it. He just got up after that. It was a fair hip and shoulder, and that's what you like about local footy.
And there isn't a third man rule up in amateur league. So I'm waiting for it to happen. It hasn't happened all day. Hadn't been a third man up, like for just a big smash over the clearance.
Exactly. Another ball up here, probably in the half forward flank line of the Teacher Gully end.
Yeah, once again, it's just 2 blokes going at the footy and the ball going nowhere. So I'm just waiting for a big third man up for a big smash and clear the ball 20 yards.
We're on the far outer wing side area now at the moment. So again, PAC probably a bit of a tap there, but Teacher Gully will pick it up. This is their chance to send their forward line, which he does. An awkward looking kick there, but PAC are going to take it. They've blocked it off. That was by third Latchford. Latchford kicks into our centre half forward line. Again, picked up by Shonemaker.
Over to Jake Huggett, who's sitting by himself on the outer wing. He'll want to play straight on, which was what the coach would have instructed. Alex McKay's got it. He ambles to Dylan Showmaker, who goes in short to Pete Personos. He is a good kick, but he's still too far out. He knows he is. He's back into the centre. He's got the big boys going back there. It's a wobbly old kick. Trent Melville's gone up. The PAC have claimed it. That could be holding the ball. The umpire's not going to be brave enough to pay that in the goal square. It comes out into the forward pocket. PAC ducks their head there. That was young Cameron Gratz. They're going to go across ground. See the way they set up, guys. They've actually got a plan.
They've actually got a
plan. So they'll get the ball short, and they're on their half-back flank.
Every time they go get a ball and they switch the other side of the ground.
And McFarlane has switched. He's found a player there as well. That is,
he's found
McNamara. McNamara goes cross right to the other side of the ground. So there's 2 kicks now on the outer side of the ground. They were in front of us, now there. So he chips it into, he's hit Perryman. Perryman, he probably should chip into 49 again. He's got the Coles. No, it's not Coles. He's gone over Coles' head. Again, now we see a bit of a longer kick. That's probably not, just found the PAC player and then Bartlett. Bartlett's going to send along their full forward line. Good looking kick by a player right out in his own. Not sure why.
It isn't there today. It's not set up.
That is Siebel. So Siebel's Bernie, probably not good. There's out in his own there in the pocket there. He's on a very acute angle, probably an 80 degree angle, 45 out from goal.
Is that Carl Siebels?
Siebels, yep.
It was a monster kick, wasn't he? He made the distance, no worries. So that's a beautiful shot at goal. And I'll tell you what, that has
just missed.
Just off line to Siebel.
Near side.
Just faded.
Yeah, so now we see, so Teacher Gully 1 goal 4. And there we go. We've got PAC 4 goal 8.
So here they go. Prince Alfred are actually going to a man. They're picking up a man. We saw it back here not more than a minute ago. They had 5 back here from Prince Alfred. And they just
set that wall on, Luke. They've just set that wall there.
Gullies are trying to do something similar, but PAC are not giving him the room.
No,
Here's Nick Galligan. They tried to switch the play there. He still wants to go to that side, so they're going to go short again. And you've got Jake Huggins moving into the half-back flank, but now they're just coming across back, and it is a bit of possession, and all of a sudden it's dangerous. And I reckon that's the big fella in Carl Siebels.
It is
taken another mark. Jakey Vanderhut got stuck under the ball. He's going to go short. It's a confident kick. It's not going to come off. Unfortunately, he tried to centre the ball, and the Gullies managed to spoil it into the left forward pocket. But once again, too easy.
They're playing a man-on-man or just a little fake zone, whereas Gullies have got that rolling zone and they're not picking up a man, and that just gives them easy access out, whereas Gullies can't get that easy access, can they? They just can't take the ball out.
Just look even back here, just saying, Luke, there's about 6 or 7 players all across their half-back line here. Not a good kick again. So PAC, straight down the throat of a PAC player. He's got caught quickly. Was play on. The PAC player.
Here's the turnover, guys.
Yes, it was.
But there's nobody there.
Yeah, that's what we just said before, Bernie. We said if they kick it in their forward, there's no one there. They'll be picked up by McNamara. McNamara chips out there wide. Find no one in particular. Probably found more of a Teacher Gully player than anyone. But Ray, bad bounce there to put the Teacher Gully player. He's handballed out to Coles. Coles has now got it. He'll send it along into their full forward line. Good, probably not a bad-looking kick, though. Punched away by, that was
Jake Huggett again.
Yes.
Blake Penny scoops it up with one hand. Thank you very much. Picks it up. Gullies are going to try and counter-offence here. They can't, though. PAC are all over them. But just a couple of skill errors from the Gully there when they had numbers around the ball. Perhaps not bending the back enough to make sure they got control of the ball. And it finds PAC are now driving forward. There's actually a ping at goal, but it's going to go to the left-hand side, and it's a point to PAC, who are doing really all of the attacking at the moment. So the ball will be kicked in. Alex McKay's taken that duty. He goes in wide. Nick Galligan's going to be under the pump here, and that's almost out on the full. No, it's not. It is going to be a throw-in.
No easy access again, Burn.
Look, you could question. Let's go long to your ruckman and make a contest the way the ball's been going, because that, what just happened then has nullified the situation.
Yeah, whatever they're doing is just not working, so they have to find another way out, don't they? The good thing is, though, that from a finals perspective, that Prince Alfred have probably played their hand today, and, they can actually see that.
There's a boundary throw-in, punched away by PAC, but TJ have picked it up.
Dylan Schoenmakers again, out to Alex McKay. So I've got this now. Yeah. He goes into the centre. Chad Schoenmakers gets it, gives it off to Johnny Burke, and he'll stop. Here's Pete Personos. Now, if he can take the ball on the run, this will be dangerous, because he is a very, very good long kick. He centred the ball. He's seeing Ryan Spittle by himself. Prince Alfred just chopped in front of him. He's 2-on-1 now, and he's going to get beaten here as PAC are going to clear the ball with some
Perryman
clear movement.
It's Oliver Clark. Clark, he sends it out to the outer side. It's a good mark there by PAC, who was on his own. He's got to hold up now, which it probably may see a switch again. It might come back to the 25, which is Ross. Ross is calling for it. It's not going to go to him. There's Jake Lang's on his own as well as 37 in front of us. He's Latchford, so he could have gone to the 0-1-2, which he didn't. He's sending long. Good mark there to Teacher Gully in front. Clint Dow again.
But even then, they were all set up all over here, ready for the for the switch kick.
It's called the 0-1-2 switch, but he didn't use it. But anyway, there might have been a bit of angst about that to the PAC coach. PAC have got control now. They got fumble there. He's going to have a shot. That is number 19. He's had a shot. He's missed it. I reckon. Actually,
I think he's got it.
Is he?
I think he's got it. Das.
Oh, he has got it. The umpire moved a long way there to call it a goal. So
Carl Siebels
again. So that is Carl's second goal of the day. And PAC, that is the first score of the quarter, actually. So we see now Teacher Gully 1-4, trailing PAC 5-9.
What happened there is Clint Dow took a nice saving mark on the half-back flank. He decided to pull the ball into the centre. Jake Vanderhack couldn't get a handle on it. It went up with the one hand because it was out of reach. PAC pounced on it from 40, 30, 20 metres out, ended up with a shot at goal. And once again, if that cross into the middle isn't executed well and it's not 100% on, don't do it.
Yeah, I think you're right, Bernie. As soon as as Teacher Grady make an error, or PAC, great word you said, pounced on it. They have pounced all day and they've just come away and they do score from those sort of errors. Again, we see in the middle of the ground, McKay's got it. He's good handball out there too. Now, I'm not sure there was.
That's Matty Hallandale. The ball's gone down. Chris Forrest taking a mark there.
Good mark.
That's probably his first mark for the day.
He's a defender normally, isn't he?
No, he's centre half forward, and he's been going really well, presented up well this year. But, you know, he was backing back into the pack there. He threw the hands up. There was probably two on him, and the ball, second juggle, he's got it. He's a lovely kick at goal, but I'm not going to say that, Das, because you know what happens, mate.
He'll spray it, but I'll take over here. He's taken a long time to kick it, as he should. Nothing rushed, doesn't have to rush it. He sent it in long. That is a great looking kick there. Goal umpire likes it. That is Teacher Gully's second goal. So that takes Teacher Gully 2-4 to still trailing 5-9. That's been a confidence booster, I reckon, that one. This is his first mark for the day, or one of the first touches of today. So, but he's kicked a goal out of it. Bit of a confidence booster there by Teacher Gully. So you never see what the next few minutes is going to give us. As we do enter the 12-minute mark of this third quarter.
They're still going to have to find a way to score 4 more goals. You know, that's the problem. They've only scored 2 goals in. They've only scored 2 goals in a quarter and a bit. It's just hard to see how they're going to come back and score 4.
As we see it back in the centre, taken away by PAC was a quick kick. Didn't find anyone in particular. PAC did. There's a well picked up there by PAC. But he's been tripped. He's been caught. He's a good handball out there to Gratz. Gratz has been caught. Everyone's calling hole on the ball. Dudge and turn, Clark's turned around. He's handballed out. No one in particular again. He'll be caught. This number 7 will be caught. Castry handballs inside. Finds no one. PAC did. That's a good. Number 33. He's picked it up. He's going to have a shot. McNamara just offline. Didn't find anyone. Did go through a point or out of bounds. Now we see players are swamped on that one, and again we see another ball up about 20 metres out, right in front of the PAC goals.
Look, you can look at everything all day. You know, PAC get a goal from a snappy, and there's another one too.
That's another snap.
I think
that's gone for
another one out
too.
of the pack, but
I didn't see who's that one. I've got
Jolly.
Jolly, was it?
It's one of the big fellas. It was either Carl Siebels or Jolly. It was one of the two.
So again, yep, boys, we see just a quick snap out. Just rushed his kick, and see he hit the nailed it. He's kicked it. So PAC, that's their answer to the goal that Teacher Grady a few minutes ago, which Teacher Grady obviously did not want that one, so close to that goal they just scored before.
He just read the ball so well from that stoppage, didn't he? He just read it off palm and straight through for a goal.
And they're the things that the Gullies have been doing in the first half of the year, believe it or not, and been coming off. But, geez, it's starting to get unmanageable now. You're right, Luke. I mean, there's 5 goals to catch up on now, and we have been known to come home fast, but it's still got to be manageable when we come home. The ball goes out on the outer side. Here's young Josh Schilling. It was Zach McKay. Yeah, sorry, it was Zach McKay from his brother.
One of the very few times he gets caught too.
Well, it's his first came back, so he's probably, he maybe had run in the B grade before he came back in. But we were numbers down anyway. PAC have got control of the ball, and this is always dangerous, as you said, Luke, with their precision kicking. They should be able to control the ball.
The 0-1-2 might come across the ground here, but he hasn't actually. He's chipped in short. He has found, I reckon that's Clark. He's coming to the game this third quarter. Clark, he's had a look around. He's going to send in very long. He does. He's right in the centre half forward on to PAC. A bit of holding back there. The umpire didn't see it. Teacher Grady's come across. They've taken a mark. They will run out of their defence.
Okay, Dylan Showmakers gets it out to Cam Tiggerman. He's held up, missed the ball, goes into Matty Hallandale, comes out the back to Dylan Showmakers again, out to his brother Chad. Chad flicks it inside. Looks like, that was a high tackle. It's hit him right in the head. Matty Hallandale doesn't take a backward step, but the umpire's going to go, look, take the ball back, mate. You have your kick. Still wants to play on. We're all playing on here. Cam Tiggerman goes long with a kick into the forward line. Blake Penny's back there. There's gullies up everywhere. Comes to the back. Pete Persnos runs into the open goal and misses. He's missed it. He's dribbled it along the ground.
He's missed from a metre out.
Whether he tried to dribble, it was just a kick that met the stick there. There's some crackling going on here. Everyone, if you can hear it on your end. Okay, I think we're back now. We had a bit of crackling going on, which definitely is through the headphones we got. But yeah, the dribble, whether it was meant to or whether he a bit of a miss kick there, but unfortunately...
He went to kick it along the ground.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Not sure why they do that, but anyway, it was off target, and Teacher Grady find their 5th point.
Well, they've got their possession back again, but it's on the outer side centre wing, so they'll be able to arrest it back. The kick's poor, unfortunately, for this time. Un-Dylan Schoenmakers like. Now they're going to come out wide here to young Tommy Bartlett, who's got all the time in the world to decide what he wants to do, and he's going to kick it long to the other PAC lad. Drops the mark, jumps in his back, unfortunately.
Yeah,
that was a bit clumsy there, but Oliver's got the ball now. He goes in short because there's a PAC go by himself. This is McNamara. He's thinking about
left
going
footer.
off.
He got really good skills, this kid.
Well, he's just waited for the lead there.
Right foot then.
Yeah,
and he's found Seaballs again, so Seaballs got another chance to kick his 3rd go. No, he's sent it into their centre forward line. And that's a big mark there by PAC in front of 2 Teacher Grady players. Dowwood, yeah, well found there, well kicked. And there's confidence they've got. They can chip it into their the big players like Dowwood and find their players. And he's probably 50 metres out, dead in front. I'll probably back him here, I think, boys.
They're going to stretch Gully's height here now because they've just got big Brennans come on as well.
That's a nice-looking kick. He's probably just off line, which he is. So just through for another point to PAC.
They're keeping Gullies in the game slightly here, but I know it's a long way back. But the Gullies aren't doing themselves any favours. But then again, PAC probably are. So we've got young Nick Galligan. He has kicked it out. He's got it back. And they're in no better place than where they were before. And this is what got them in trouble last time.
They nearly cut across there by Olipson Collinson. He nearly cut that one off, but Teacher Grady are in control of this contest at the moment.
The whole of the game so far, we've seen Dowwood and Brennan swapping on the bench. And that's the first time both of them been on the field. So obviously Blackwell sees a height disadvantage to leave both big fellas out there, I would have thought.
I think, Bev, we just saw the switch too many times then. They switched again to the...
Well, they've switched to one of the smallest players on the field.
Punched away by PAC again.
Well, why don't you go to your ruckman on that case?
Exactly. It's just... you can take too many kicks. Unfortunately, PAC just got in the line there and punched it away. So we see the boundary throw in the right-hand forward pocket area of PAC.
Yeah, Big Brennan's playing in the back play here on Penny, and it's... allowed Cole still to be at the +1.
I'll tell you what, PAC have ripped it out the back of the pack. What's happened? The ball's come in. It's come to the back of the pack. PAC jumped on it. Well, not sure who it is, but they were gathering around him. A left foot snap from 25 metres out has gone straight through, and that is a dagger to the heart.
You can't see who actually kicked that, sorry.
It looks like number 49. No, not Brady Coles. It might have been... the young lad there, they're shaking his head around a bit there.
They all broke away then, so not sure. Was it where the guy that's got the drink now, you reckon? 35? That would be... No 35 here either.
55, 56.
Oliver Collinson?
Yeah, no, it's that 55? Guy on the wing, number 55. Yeah,
Oliver Collinson.
I reckon it was Oliver's kick.
Great snap there, grabbed it, snapshot, and gee,
it was pretty hard to tell because they all just gathered around him. And
every player, I reckon, we couldn't see, but we're back in the centre. The umpire has found a free kick. It's gone the Teacher Gully's way.
Obviously a set play the way they all celebrated, so...
Look, the Gullies have got the ball. Matty Hallandale in the middle of the ground. He pushes it in long. Good kick for Matty by his standard. Trent pushes and shoves, goes unseen. Hammer Kowalik onto his right boot, bounces into the St Agnes Men's Hair Centre sign in front of the scoreboard, the northern end.
And we see, love giving the plugs to the sponsors. They are very hard to get these days, so thank you to the sponsors, and gee whiz, we really appreciate their support. Boundary throw in.
35 points of difference, Bernie. It's starting to get out unmanageable now.
Yeah. 6 goals. The way the game's gone, 6 goals is very hard to get in this
PAC
game.
Again into their forward line. That's been chased by Bartlett. Bartlett will grab that. He's just pushing in front. That's not that very good play there by Bartlett. Just taps in front. He's probably may not be able to pick it up. He's got a bit of control with Tompkin. Tompkin's got a bit of pressure on the boy. I think the PAC probably a bit high there. Umpires said no, it's not. Well, a bit of pushing and shoving here.
It could be a card. Yep, Thompson's got the free kick. Bartlett went in with the jumper punch to the head. The umpire saw it. Tomo plays straight on, though, over to Danu Glesick, who's got the ball. He's trying to direct traffic. Say, come on, someone come up to me. In it goes to Hammer Kowalik. He backs back. He's looking. It's play on at all stages, isn't it here? Dylan Schoenmakers chopped off by Dowwood, who goes a bouncing ball. Clint Dow's down there. It's lumbering. He's going to pick it up. He's going to give it to Jake Huggard. Surely he has to. No, he shrugs off the opponent like a rover, goes into the back pocket there, and we've got Nick Gallagher on that awkward left foot. Luckily, it bounces to Nick Thompson. The ball's a bit too high then on the gullies, and Matty Hallandale's got it again. He goes to Kowalik. Kowalik's trying to push it forward. PAC get themselves in front of that contest. Alex McKay grabs it again, flicks the ball out, but PAC are going to take control. And this is going to be a dangerous kick because the PAC guys got the sit, and Jake Huggard bounces off him like a pinball in a machine, and it goes out wide, and young Cam Tiggerman's made ground to get that one.
It's good play by the backman there. They're just, obviously the PAC player in 18. What's happening here? So a bit of screaming carrying on here, which is great. They're getting behind the players here.
Well, they are. They're just concerned about the defensive play. Like, why go back to the goal square when you're 6 goals down? And I know that you want to, build on a game to try and get forward, but the spectators are getting restless. We need goals to win.
Okay, they send it out to the outer wing position. So good mark there by the teacher gate play. A bit of a push there, maybe a 25. No, the umpire said no, not this time.
Hammer Kowalik out there.
There's no easy way out.
See, Chad Shilemaker's coming back on the ground. Good to see him back on. But he's for Zach McKay's come off for a rest. And you hate seeing when Zach McKay's off because it seems to drop down a bit. So that little nuggety player he is.
Geez, that was well done by Matty Hallandale. Got it out to Johnny Birkin. Johnny Birkin to Alex McKay. He's bounced out the way there. They've jumped on him. The umpire.
It's got to be too high, surely.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. I thought the tackle was fine. Alex is a small lad, but and he goes in hard and fast.
He doesn't whinge, Alex. He said, no, okay, fair tackle, but...
Readjusts his headband. Up goes the ball again, and PAC, and they're jumping on it now. We've got 20 players around the ball. Centre half forward line, Tea Tree Gully going to the northern end.
Another ball up here in the centre. Is it ball up or throw up now? Say just balled up. Tapped down, no one in particular. PAC's grabbed it. PAC will kick it out. Bit of a sloppy kick out there. Touched off the boot. Teacher Gully will take this away now. Good play. Handball's out. Into their forward line. Who to Bernie? Over to you. Quick.
Well, that was Trent Melva running at the ball. He normally nabs them, but they're going to wrap Trent up here. He won't be able to get it out of there. PAC actually take control of the ball again through Cameron Gratz, who's been steady back there, out to Brock Castry on the half-back flank. He'll move around. He actually takes a bounce. Now he gives the handball off to another running player on the centre wing, looking for Brock to come back inside to take the handball. Gives it back to Brock. He centres the ball now because there's a few players. But Hamish, Hammer, Kowalik jumps in and cuts it off. Can they take advantage of this? He goes long to Trent again. He's made body contact with by Jack Lang. Lang then clears the ball again, and PAC move it out of that back line. It's a bit of an arm wrestle at the moment, boys.
Oh, it certainly is. So PAC go into the full forward line, centre forward line. PAC will pick this up. He's turned and twist. He's going to send it long. He's probably had a shot from there. It will be off target, maybe even out of bounds on the full, which it has.
Just, can someone correct me here? Yellow card means 10 minutes off, doesn't it?
10 minutes off with replacement, mate.
Yeah, but how come he was waving the yellow card a minute ago at the Prince Alfred guy and no one went off the field?
I don't think that's what I thought. I thought someone said yellow. I didn't see anyone come off then, actually. That's a bit strange. Okay.
Yeah, I thought I'd wait for a break and play to bring that up.
No, he should have. But anyway, now Teacher Gully, they're going to take it in front of Spittle. So Spittle's got in the centre of the ground. He turns around, he quickly plays on. He sends it in their full forward line. Who's he found? He has, number 12.
Chad Shilemaker.
Just dropped what maybe should have taken, which he usually would take. He's picked it up again. He's dodged and turned and weaved. He's handled out to Mr.
Matty Hallandale's had a crack at goal. Probably not our number one leading goal kicker, but Chatty got himself in a little bit of a tangle there and ended up going back into trouble and putting that pressure on himself. So PAC will be kick out. And let's just see how their structure is here. They've gone short, so it's a bouncing ball that hasn't hit the target. He's dived forward in the tackle. The umpire do not give that. He doesn't.
No, that's dead right there. He fell over himself. The player just fell on top of him, so that's good umpiring, that one. Yes, as Bernie takes the last of the sandwich. Don't mind that one, Bernie, but you can have it. No.
They've never lasted that long ever because TJ scoffed them by now.
That's why the canteens usually their profits got margin substantially after TJ's here. But anyway, back in the ground. Umpire balls up. Big tap there by the teacher grade play. Comes over the top. Picked up by another one. Oh, probably has his head ripped off. The umpire says no. Again, we see another ball up. Who was that barge to the pack? He head down straight through.
Yeah, young fella, young Thompson.
Only little young fella. Good on him too. Showing a bit of spunk in him. Okay, now we see another ball up. Gee, another 30 players around this ball. PAC will block it up here. Hopefully, get something out of this contest. Teacher Gully. Oh, big tap there by PAC.
That's that third man up I was talking about earlier. First time all day.
Again, that's going to be run away by number 12. That's Bartlett. He's had a couple of bounces here. He's got to send it into their centre half forward line. There's only a couple of players down there. Bit of push and shoving going there. Punched away by Teacher Gully.
Big Clint Dow.
Big contest. Again, Teacher Gully will. He's handballed out to Australian PAC player. Probably the Guernseys had clashed with coloured Guernseys. Luke had just said before.
Yeah, they're very close, aren't they?
Very close there. I think he thought that was a Teacher Gully player. As I see, all the players have jumped on it. PAC may come out with it. A bit of a kick, a hairy kick there. And Teacher Gully run out by Spittle. Spittle cuts across the goals. Taken there by the He's had a bounce.
Chad's on the left footer. He's looked for Chris Forer, who's led up from centre half forward. So Chris Forer's taken the mark now. He's steadying down. There's no one leading at him. Now he's gone into the centre of the ground. He can see Jake Huggett and Dylan Schoenmakers goes up and takes the mark. He'll want to play on straight away. He's that sort of player. He drew in young Tomo. Tomo goes long on the left foot. It's neat. It's nice. And PAC fly everywhere.
And 4 versus 1
4
again.
on 1.
And you can see the gully players that couldn't keep up to the play there, just getting to the pack now.
That's exactly what the Teacher Gully coach talked about that first quarter. They're just no intensity. They're just standing around watching the ball go into their forward line.
Anyway, it's in the forward line, centre half forward position. Dylan Schoenmakers in the game. Always gets his hand. The guy ducked his head there. They did hit him. It was clumsy. There's the siren, 3/4 time with the scoreboard. Teacher Gully 2 goals 6. Prince Alfred College 7 goals 10. That makes it 6 goals a margin there for Gullies to win.
For me, I can't see any way Gullies can get back into this. Not at the current rate. I just can't see any way out. We'll go to some scores around the ground. Athelston 5-7-37 are in front of Sacred Heart Old Collegians 5-5-35. Scotch Old Collegians, here's a big one. Now, they're going to need this to avoid relegation. Scotch at 6-1-37, Old Ignatians at 4-28. Gee, that is a big result for Division 2.